Okay, introduce yourself.
Okay, so I'm Marina.
Hi Marina, my name's Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Are you alright?
Yep.
Well, I'll give you the word picture.
Okay.
I've got my test coming up in a couple of weeks' time.
Yep.
And my instructor today was just going to have a look at, we'll be looking over different subjects.
Yep.
And we were going to look at left and right hand turns.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
So that's turning left and right from major to minor.
Okay.
Any questions?
Okay, yeah. Pardon me.
No, I mean, any questions before we actually go on the roll?
Oh, okay.
So I've got my test in a couple of weeks' time. And we were just running through the subjects. And the subject we're going to run through today,
It's left and right turns.
that's major to minor.
Major to minor. See, I'm thinking only questions to ask him, roll. Am I wrong?
Yeah, so what standard am I at?
Well, if you're thinking about your test, but at the same time
Right, so
you need to be working on left and right turns.
No, that's not the way it works. So the examiner will tell you that he's a trained driver. At phase 1 he'll tell you he's partly trained. At phase 2 he'll either tell you that he's trained and he's a full licence holder, or he's got his test in a couple of weeks, yeah?
Right, okay.
Yeah?
So if he's got his test, he should be ready for his test.
Yeah, we hope so, don't we?
But obviously there's a few bits to work out. So that's telling me that he's doing something wrong when he's turning left or right. Otherwise, wouldn't need to be going over that. Am I right in thinking that?
Well, what do you do with your pupils on the lead up to their testing?
I iron out any things that
Yeah.
that they're having problems with.
Yeah. 2 weeks before your normal students go for their driving test.
Yeah. But I'd have thought they'd have had the turning down by then.
Yeah, but don't forget, the PSTs are laid out in an order we have to follow.
Right.
And that is a PST, turning left,
Right.
turning right.
Okay. Okay.
We can't just say, today we're going to do a mock test of a driving test, because that's not on the.
Yeah.
That's not one of the laid out PSTs, is it?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't think of anything to ask out of roll, because I think you've given me a clear word picture.
So if you can't think of anything to ask in the car park, then, or if it's not going to be in the car park, it's going to be on the road, isn't it? Because it's going to be the end of your phase 1 moving on to your phase 2, yeah? So the examiner will just have changed roles with you. So if you can't think of anything to ask, you don't want to be sitting there for ages, you want to just
Go into roll. Yeah.
move on, yeah?
Okay. So, how many lessons would you say you've had so far?
No, I can't remember.
What have you covered, do you think?
Everything.
Okay.
Got my test coming up in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, okay. So, how do you normally prepare the car to move off?
Oh, I know how to prepare the car.
Okay. So, if you're at a junction, for instance, and it's a blind junction, you can't see clearly, what routine would you use?
Oh, creep and peep, innit?
Okay. Okay. So what does LADA stand for?
Oh, look, act and decide, isn't it? Something like that.
Look, act, decide. Look, act, decide. LADA, L-A-D-A. Look, assess, decide and act.
Oh, right,
That
yeah, I wasn't too far
So
off, was I?
you assess the situation and then decide what you're going to do.
Right.
And then you act on that decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you've already covered junctions, you'll know about the 4 main types of junctions.
Yeah, I've covered every type of junction, yeah.
Okay. So if you were turning left, for instance, what road position would you take up?
Oh,
How from the
normal road
car?
position, isn't it?
What's the normal road position?
About a metre
To
from the
turn
curb,
left. Okay. And then for turning right?
Left to centre, isn't it?
Okay. Which mirrors would you be using if you were doing a right turn?
Oh, interior mirror. And right hand door mirror.
Okay. And what speed would you use on an approach if it's a blind junction?
Old man's walking pace, wasn't it? And first gear.
Or even stop if you can't see? Yeah?
Yeah, old man's walking pace, so I can stop if I can see, yeah?
Okay. Alright then. Well, shall we
Yeah.
drive on and I'll make an assessment
Right.
of your driving.
Okey-doke. That'll put the aircon on once we start.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
We're going to turn right out the parking bay and then left at the end, please.
Okay, so if we turn right out of the parking bay and left at the end of the road.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn
got to set them mirrors
left
up
at the
now.
end.
Yeah, so I didn't get my mirrors set right. Was a bit naughty of me, wasn't it?
So should I be asking you what you can see in your mirrors? You should be able to do your cockpit drill now, shouldn't you?
Think back to last week. What did I say to you?
Okay, so what can you see out your mirrors?
Which one?
Now, out your central
I
mirror.
can see the top and bottom of the back window and the edge of my headrest and the edge of yours.
Okay, and your wing mirrors, what can you see out of them?
Wing mirrors.
Door mirrors.
Oh, door mirrors. Oh, this one I can see 10% car and the rest down the road.
Okay.
And 10% car and the rest down the road.
Excellent.
Yeah?
Okay.
And we're going to turn left.
So we're going to turn left here. So on all the PSTs at the start, you get to tell you what they can see out.
Yeah, did you not remember I told you that last week?
Memory is a problem for me.
We were sitting outside the pub after the coffee, or before the coffee.
So that wasn't recorded.
Yeah, the clue I do give you is that you do actually see me
Yeah.
fiddling around with the mirrors
Yeah.
and the seat, yeah?
Yeah.
And Marina, we're going to turn left, please, at the roundabout.
So we're going to turn left at the roundabout.
And we're going to take the next turning to the right, please.
And then we want the next right. Okay, bit of hesitation there, a little bit wide. Why was that a little bit wide? Why did you take that turning wide there?
Do you mean
Tony?
wide?
Bit far over to the left, and bit of hesitation as you turned into the road when you could see it was clear when you looked into it. Any reason for the hesitation there? I shouldn't get you to pull over though, should I now?
Well, you give me two problems there to do, don't you?
Okay, so I've just dealt with one at a time.
No, but I mean, if we turn left here.
I'm going to take next left. So what have I done wrong there?
Well, what was the biggest mistake I made?
Hesitation?
No.
No? Too wide?
I don't understand what too wide means, really. Now we're going to turn left.
I'm going to turn left here.
What do you mean by too wide?
You were over too far to the left.
Yeah, so my position wasn't left to centre, is that what you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
and that was the main fault I committed, yeah?
Okay.
And if you notice, I committed it quite early,
Right.
which actually gave you a chance to...
Correct it. Or... Okay. See if I spot it next time.
Well,
Stuff.
we'll have to deal with this one, so
Yeah.
I'll just find somewhere where there's no double yellow line, I'll pull over. So what did I do wrong?
Too far over to the left
Right.
for the right turn.
Is that bad?
If someone had been following us, it would have given them the wrong impression of what we were doing.
Right.
They could have possibly want to overtake on the inside
All right.
if
Yeah.
it was a bike coming along.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything else.
So, is there any way you can help me with that?
Yeah, if on the next one we just stay left of centre and I can talk you through.
Right.
Yeah? Would you say more?
I'll leave it to you.
So where are we going to go here?
We're going to... Yeah, I'll tell you, don't worry. Now, we're going to turn left.
So if we turn left here, please.
It's 24 degrees today. And we're going to turn right at the roundabout. We're going to come all the way around the roundabout and back down the other side.
Okay, so if we go all the way around on the roundabout and back down on the other side, so back on ourselves.
Just to repeat the instructions I've given you, we're going to
Okay.
turn right at the roundabout.
And then we're going to turn right at the roundabout, you say?
We have done
Oh, right, okay. I thought you gave me that.
it. Yeah, you're chucking me back some funny instructions. We're going to go.
Sorry,
You're chucking me back some funny instructions.
am I?
Yeah. Now, we're going to take the next turning to the right.
Okay, so we're going to take the next turning to the right. If you just stay right of centre, over a tiny bit, you don't need to move
Right of
too
centre.
far over. Sorry, left of centre. Get my right and left confused. And then stop with your mirror roughly about, or the front of your car, in line with that white line there in the road we're turning into. Then you can see nice and clearly into the road that we're going to turn into. And then when it's free to go, we can just go. Yep.
Oh, sorry. I'm meant to be left to centre now, am I?
Yeah, you're not left to centre. It looks left to centre to me. Are you not left to centre?
No.
That looked left to centre to me from there. Hmm.
Right, that would be left to centre, yeah?
Okay, so I can almost see the line.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you need to sit back in your seat and pick a reference point for yourself, yeah?
This is a narrower road.
Yeah, but you've got a white line to play with, haven't you?
I can't see that white line now I'm sat back. Okay. Right, okay.
See it now?
Yeah.
Right, so don't tell me what my reference point's going to be.
Okay.
I've-
Because you should know that
Yeah.
one. You should have
I've-
known that bit.
Well, it's not that I should know it. It's the fact that the reference point is up to me to pick, isn't it?
Right, okay.
So what you need to do, Marina, is talk me into the left to centre position, yeah?
Okay.
And then when you talk me into it, then get me to pick a reference point, yeah?
Okay.
And we're going to turn left.
So we're going to turn left here.
And we're going to turn right at the end, please.
And then right at the end.
Turn right.
I'm going to turn right here.
And we're going to take the next turning to the right.
And then we want the next right, please, Tony. So if you, before you slow it down, take yourself over slightly more to the right.
Steer to the right.
Yeah, steer to the right,
That's
not too
enough.
much. And
Steer to
then
the left. That's
steer
enough.
to the left, that's enough.
Stop there.
Stop there. Is it all clear to drive into the new road?
Is that the problem I'm having about being all clear into the driving to the new road, or is the problem with picking up a reference point? Oh, that's turning because we've got a car behind me. Yeah?
Is your problem hesitating then once you're there?
No, I'm giving you.
You're waiting for me.
I'm actually trying to give you a lifeline here. I'm giving you time to sort out this. Yeah, you have.
Being to the right or
yeah,
to
you haven't
the
dealt
left.
with the problem yet, have you? And I wasn't hesitating there. I was actually trying
Waiting
to give you
for me.
time to
Okay.
actually correct that fault, yeah?
Right, okay. Okay.
And we're going to take the next turning to the left.
And we're going to take the next left, please.
So what's the fault you need to work on?
Your position as you turn left and right,
No,
or right,
right, yeah.
as you're turning right, your position,
Yeah, what's wrong with my position?
well, you were too far over to the left. That time you went too far to the
Yeah,
right.
no, I
eventually,
didn't go too far to the right there.
No? Okay.
Now, we're going to take the next turning to the right.
So if you take the next right, please.
Now, you've got an opportunity now of actually talking me
Okay,
into this
so if
position,
you-
yeah?
You just go slightly over to the left, to the right more, and then hold your position there till it's clear to go.
So I need to steer back to you a bit, don't I? Because otherwise I'm at an angle, isn't I?
Okay, yeah. But now aren't you at the right position now? That looks right to me.
Yeah, but how am I going to know I'm at the right position? What do I need?
Okay, so that's it, Tony. So remember this. Can you get a reference point?
Oh yeah, reference point there. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The white line's not here at the moment, but I can see the middle of the road. It roughly comes in about there, yeah?
Yeah. So if you remember that for your next right turn, you get yourself in lined up with that reference point.
Yeah, so why is it bad to be not left of centre then?
Because if you're in the wrong road position, that's your signal to other cars what you're doing. So you're giving them the wrong signal. Your road position is your signal.
Yeah.
So you might tell them that you're driving straight on. You know, they might overtake on the inside. A bike could whiz around you, and we could collide with them. On a wider road, a car may even try to overtake on the inside. Like this car here, what are they doing? They're sat in the middle of the road. We don't know what they're doing, and now they're pulling over. So what I have to do is get your reference point for you for the middle.
Get me to find the reference point. But
Yeah.
Well, because I've made an error, you need to talk me into that position, don't you?
Yeah.
And I suppose the other dangers of not having the right position is that I could be over the white line, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Is that a danger?
That is a danger. That's a danger to oncoming traffic as well as to ourselves if we're in their road.
So it's quite important then to be left of centre
It's
then.
very important to be left of centre.
And we're going to follow the road straight on, please.
So if we follow the road straight on, please tell me.
So what? Are we finished with that, or are we going to talk me through another one, or what?
Should we do another one?
I don't know, you're the instructor, you tell me.
Yeah.
Now we're going to turn right.
So if we take this next right here, and can you remember the road position, the reference point for last?
Oh, you want me to do it then, right? Okay.
Okay. Is that where we were last time? Yep. Excellent.
Right, I'll just come out a roll there for a minute.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit confusing, isn't it?
Okay.
Are you going to talk me through the next one? Yes, I'm going to talk you through the next one.
And then I said.
And then.
Can you find
And then,
the reference
right at the
point?
very last second, you dumped me in it and left me.
Okay.
Left me to do it myself. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If you wanted me to do it myself, then you would have needed to have told me beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're going to turn right. So you're going to
So
talk me through this one.
we're going to turn right, and this time not too far over to the left. Slightly over more, and try and.
Right, this way.
Oh, sorry. I keep getting my lefts and rights confused. It's a constant.
Right, let me give you a bit of help with that.
Yes, please.
Right, so you want to try and get me to the left of centre, yeah?
Mhm.
Right. So to do that, you need to, when you see the right-hand turn coming up, just pull my speed down a bit, yeah?
Yeah.
So if we're going to take the next turning to the right, which we're not, but we're going to use it because there's nobody behind us.
Yeah.
Right, Tony, steer a little bit over to you. That's enough. Now steer a bit over to me. That's enough. Now straight. And if you stop about here, Tony, there's nobody behind us. We can talk about this now, yeah? So, where does the centre line come into the car? Oh, just by that windscreen wiper, yeah? So that is now your reference point for left to centre, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then once you've talked me through that, then you can either say you're going to talk me through it again, or you're just going to tell me once and then ask me once, or tell me once and ask me twice, yeah?
Yeah.
But I need to know,
Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
And you need to make a decision which way you're going to go. You're really going to tell me twice and ask me once, or...
Yeah. What I would normally do is get them to memorise the reference point and then ask them.
Yeah, but you need to get me to that point first, then, don't you?
Yeah.
Remember, the mistake I made was not getting myself to the left of centre.
Yeah.
So you need to get me into that left of centre position,
Yeah.
and then ask me to pick a reference point, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. So this is the first time we're doing it. You saying as in that's what you do first time? Am I getting confused?
Well, I've made the error, haven't I?
Yeah.
And then that's the one.
So now this is me going to correct you. Yeah.
And Marina, at the roundabout, we're going to be turning left.
So
you want me to have a go at this left to centre position myself then?
I think I need to start from scratch.
Right, we're going to take the next turning to the right.
So we're going to take the next turning to the right. So if you gently go over a bit more to the right towards you, that's about right. So if you just roll it forward to our point of turn, and then we can then turn right, and you're right of centre, yeah.
Left to centre.
Left to centre. If you where's that reference? The white line in relation to your windscreen wipers.
The mirror behind you.
Yep. Oh, took my time too much to remember the reference point. That's what I wanted to do it.
Okay, we'll take it for now that I've got that then, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
At the end of the road, we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left at the end of the road.
Roundabouts ahead, we're going to follow the road straight on, please.
And then straight ahead on the roundabout, please.
And we're going to take the next turning to the left, please.
And then if we take the next left, please.
Turn right, please, Marina.
If we turn right now, please.
Bumps to keep you awake, wouldn't it? going to turn right.
And if we turn right, please. Okay. We cut that corner just then, Tony. Yeah. If another... Oh. I need to correct it first, don't I, before I go into what
want to
could
pull over?
happen. Yeah, if we just pull over for a second. Okay.
So, you remember what I said to you last week?
Correct it first.
No, because I got my test in a couple of weeks' time, would it not be an idea maybe just ask me, do I know what I've done wrong?
Okay.
Yeah?
Alright. So do you know what you did wrong back there, Tony?
No.
No. Okay.
But you've asked anyway.
Well, we actually cut that corner quite a bit. And if you'd have had a little boy racer coming down or anything else, you know, we'd have been right in their path. Plus, by not going further along before we turn, you can't see clearly into the road. There could have been a pedestrian or you know, someone on the road there, and we could have just run them over or crash into them.
Right.
So we actually came into this road by entering on the opposite side for traffic coming towards us. So we drove into their lane to get across to ours.
All right.
Yeah. So what you need to do is take it a bit slower and be able to see clearly into the road. Yeah. And possibly, do you know your reference point when you're making a right turn?
I did know, but
Yeah.
obviously
Where do you think your reference point is for turning right?
I seem I've lost it at the moment. I'll have to
Okay.
have a look for it
Well,
again.
you'd be left of centre on the road that you're on, and then you take the front of your car to the line, the middle line of the road that we're going into, and that way you can see clearly into the road. Does that make sense?
So can you help me with the reference point then?
Should I show you a diagram?
No, I said, can you help me with the reference point?
Yes,
Yeah?
I can help you with the reference point.
So I must never cut a corner then?
No, shouldn't cut corners.
Never?
No.
Right. Okay. I'll drive on when you're ready.
Okay.
What's the danger of telling me that I should never cut a right-hand corner?
What's the danger of telling you should never cut a right-hand corner?
Well, what happens if I come up to the next corner and I'm going to turn right
Yeah.
and there's a car parked slap bang right on the corner?
Well, if you have to go round to park this
yeah,
vehicle...
but you've just told me that I must never cut a right-hand corner, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to start making the right-hand turn, come in right behind that vehicle, and I'm not going to be able to get round it, am I? So I'm then going to have to reverse back out onto the major road. Yeah? So there is certain occasions I do have to cut a right-hand corner, isn't it?
Okay.
But it needs to be done with care, yeah?
Yeah.
And we're going to turn right.
So we're going to turn right here, please.
So when you're talking about cutting a right-hand corner, you need to mention at the end there will be occasions where you will have to cut right-hand corners, yeah?
Right, okay.